Alright, let me go change the settings. Alright. I'll put the sound up a little bit. Alright, let's do this, dude. Ooh. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything with the costumes. I want to do it. I want to see how the game looks without it. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this. Dude, I just can't wait. I don't know when where the face cam's gonna be yet, so I'll let this thing handle it, and then I'll fix it up right afterwards. Actually, I'll just look up that. Never mind. Actually, I won't. Yeah, I would like to play this tutorial. Let's do this campaign. I'm recording. I got everything ready. To do this. Crossbones? Yeah, he's got the piston fist.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
That's a pretty cool intro, honestly. Straight to the point, nothing much. 6 months later, though. Ooh.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
That's Doctor Strange. Oh.
Tell
God.
fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Supposedly famous Robo-Man. That's just funny, dude.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's actually just funny. Alright, 1 second.
Out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he'll come around given time.
Let's just restart the encounter. See how it looks like on Epic. Will the frames drop very highly? Oh. No, it still looks good. Alright.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
So I can only attack what's in my range. Interesting.
That'll work.
Okay, so there's some strategies like chess. You're moving it into the piece.
Interesting.
You can only get towards the turn area.
I'm really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this.
Two heroism.
This should be good.
Okay.
Nothing personal. Okay, maybe a little personal.
Let's go to options again. Let's make the word detail world detail epic draw distance. What is draw distance first? Yeah, I'll put that at medium. Textures. I want epic textures. Epic tech. Foliage. Objects disappear. That's kind of a medium to me. Most probably no motion blur for me. Shadows are whatever, honestly. Okay. Okay. Turning to the main menu or restarting the game. Okay, so I'll just restart the game. Or I, all right.
Chilling. I'm about to, for you audio listeners, what up?
All right. Okay. I restarted the game, so texture should all be updated now. No. And we did our first tutorial, so that's good. Good. All right.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP
One card play, so you get 3 card plays.
We've blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will.
There you go. It's smooth. It's smooth now. With great quality, it's smooth.
All right.
So, yeah, so the green part right here that's moved here, it's where he moves. That's very cool. Oh, okay. So. Okay, you have objectives on the top left. Nothing on the top right from what I see so far. So this is, I believe, the damage you're doing. It's a +1 heroism.
Getting it done any way we know how.
That was really something.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
And then air support 5 damage. You can't see the damage or see the health bars from what I'm noticing.
This should be good. I bet you guys couldn't even beat the security guards in my parking garage.
Ending turn, once you place your cards, use X to finish your turn, or just click this.
Things are moving right along. Defeating the forces of evil and all that.
Okay, there are 2 types of enemies, minions and elites. Minions have no health, any damage defeats them instantly. So minions are just dead. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat. Use attack and heroic cards wisely. High damage cards may be wasted on minions. Okay.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
Ooh.
By the will.
Okay, so I did 5 damage.
Signature move.
This does 5 damage.
Impressive. You should really stay down. You won't wear me down that easily, fiend.
So 1 minion, 2 elites.
I must be the popular one today.
At the start of each turn, hero icons will appear above enemies, showing who the enemy will intends to attack. Use the information to determine which enemies to defeat first and which heroes to defend. In the case of exchange, there, see what you can do to the system.
Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Ooh.
Well, I could give you a hand or a shield.
Oh, that's not good.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Don't mention it.
Battle and gain a heroism. Each supplemental effects like healing, damage, and drawing cards. So using that generally deal damage. Great way to build heroism. So they're just spell cards.
Here, take this.
20 block.
Greatly appreciated.
Huh. Okay, so right click is to move the camera, or rotate the camera. With WASD to move the camera. Alright. Alright, this is good for me now. Let's think here. So they're all gonna attack him anyway. Hey? So I'll just move you here. Yeah, just attack.
To make this as miserable as possible for you.
There you go.
I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
So I'm -5, so I'm at 15 block. I'm at 13 block.
They're not quite ready to give up just yet.
Okay.
Bring as many as you like, it won't make a difference.
I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. Something along the lines of the silent manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested. This shouldn't take long.
I'm gonna attack him here. There. There. So that when Fate, or not Fate, Strange goes on forward. He goes in, attacks. I connect here.
Let's try this. Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
They cost heroism, but don't use a card. Okay.
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
I have 4 heroism. Nope.
Let me show you. A moment. If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The
Wanda.
collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Strange's new apprentice.
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been
trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
Hydra agents.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maxim, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
Hydra Immortalis.
Shall we get on with it?
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
What's photo mode?
You know I don't mess around.
Oh. So Strange, Iron Man, let's think. Use tap to quickly switch between targets and what card is selected. Okay. No matter what, if I'm taking 2 damage, no matter who I'm playing. So let's look. Stranger's at 57, 57. Okay, so I want to take this guy out, most likely, probably.
This won't end.
That's okay. 57, 57. And then any more environments I can break? No, nothing here. Here. So then just do 5 here. Oh. So these 2 are tankier. Redraw. Use redraw to replace undesirable cards in your hand. Highlight a redraw or a card to redraw, then hold R to replace it with a new one. Oh, nice.
Next time I won't go easy.
Pheromones?
5 damage. Ooh.
I'm out for reinforcing.
So, who wants to go first?
Okay, there's the repositioning thing.
Sure, why not?
Let's select cards we draw and consider which cards to play and which cards to draw. You draw or keep for future turns.
Like Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste. Prepare yourselves.
Interesting.
I'm saving my energy so we need it. Whoever gets the job done.
-5 shield. So I take 5 damage.
I hope you're ready for this.
These guys just keep showing up.
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection. Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally. Watch and learn. Apparently, our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
Let's think.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Don't blink!
Okay.
Interesting tactic.
Who's running the show here? We're 3 of the world's strongest soldiers, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I punched through Skrull star cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yeah, Hydra has clearly suspicion.
Nice move.
Okay.
Wonder what the desertion rate
So
is
you can
for
only move
Lilith
once. You can
weapons.
only play 3 cards. You can only redraw once. Alright. A lot of learning. So positioning matters with certain characters.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the sorcerer supreme.
Be silent.
Did the quality just go down all of a sudden?
What just happened?
Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa! I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Alright, we got an achievement. You can't see it, but it says Lilith returns. It's actually quite interesting. Strategy, you got movement placement. I'm playing chess. You're playing card chess.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
Blade.
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Is that Robbie Reyes?
Chat, Stephen.
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
So male or female? Let's try the female one. Oh, maybe female? Oh, I'm literally making character customization. Should I just keep it default like this? I'll just keep its default like this. I'll just mess with the stuff. Not just... I guess the only thing I really changed was the eye color. Green's one of my favorite colors.
Child of light and darkness, you who tamed the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait! Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
regeneration spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Blade, dude. Part 1, The Awakening.
So cold, but the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes. I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
a dampier? Daywalkers were a myth even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
I mean, I know about Blade. Like, okay, if I am her, I don't know who Blade is.
I do. And I must admit, I am curious. Tell me, Daywalker, how did you come to be?
Long story, and it's still not over. We managed not to kill each other for a while, and maybe I'll tell you one day.
I accept your challenge.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Blade is now available for combat missions. Oh gosh, okay, I could search around this. You need arcane keys. This is the normal walk, this is sprinting.
Hold up, did I miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do. You are never able to raise
Yeah. This seems like more of a controller game. 22 tarot cards.
Gifted hunter.
Either way, wouldn't count on that one again. Just trying to help.
How? By keeping an eye on things out here while the big snakes decide to make the inside?
Someone has to babysit the caretaker.
There's a friendship level? Alright. Agatha. This could mean Agatha Harkness. Okay, so there's a lot. It's not really open world, but you can explore.
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm
the witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
or Nico, but either works. And this is
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you?
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy.
Dude, that's so cool.
Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Select the mission.
There isn't time for a refresher. Caretaker's home for wayward sorcerers, scientists, and slayers. Sounds like something Doctor Strange would come up with.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned, then be all the more vigilant out there.
Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista.
I love Iron Man.
The last thing I thought I'd be doing this morning was bashing Hydra heads across the... It's almost impossible to imagine the horror, the atrocities committed on these grounds all those years ago. Then again, we are less than 20 miles from Fenway Park. I give it about 5 minutes before Tony starts in with his No
signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse.
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening. But I doubt Lilith will leave her much of a choice.
I'm plugging in a controller. I'm not playing this on a keyboard and mouse.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7?
With all these big names in here, maybe we should sell tickets. Ooh, could finally upgrade the TV to 4K. I wonder if you ever ran into any of my predecessors back in the day. We, tend to stand out.
I too was recruited as a child into a calling of power and violence. So far, it has worked out well for me. At least they don't have me stationed in some musty old dungeon like Strange and Stark.
Yeah, moved from the down abbey from our Teransian home to Salem. Most guys, I am astounded by the natural beauty of the place, but there is no time for settlement. You have jobs to do. Kithlin has found influence here with Hiram Shaw through a page of the Darkhold. The Moonseal did not bring the witches to protection. It no telling how far.
Powerful, yes. But how powerful, we will see.
No telling how far her
I think you mean big egos.
this dark power can go. For now, we watch from the safety of the abbey, hidden away amongst Dick's woodland. We must understand what it is we face.
Things are likely to get pretty hectic around here, kiddo. Just like the old days. Take some time to adjust while you can.
Just remember, if it came down to it, your blood would make a mighty fine vintage. Let's see how long you stay above ground this time.
Careful now. You're gonna make us
So the thumbstick is not the thumbstick. The D-pad is the objectives menu. Square does nothing. Triangle does nothing. Circle does nothing. A is to interact. R3 is photo mode. Ooh, that is laggy.
I wish we could get you settled in, but things are already pretty hectic around here, kiddo. Starting to feel like the old days again, which we both know is not a good thing.
There's an inventory.
'90s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the hunter's mother.
Select a mission.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith. Tony. That's my name.
Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda!
The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins.
Dr. Spooky, damn it. I knew it. It was gonna be the thing. Alright, 1 second. One sec. I'm gonna try and do something here.
When Wingstop made a chicken sandwich, you know they wouldn't make just one. Now you can have 12 new sauce and toss favorites, like lemon pepper, mango habanero,
Test
and
this.
OG hot. So try the new chicken sandwich for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wing.
Okay, so yeah, you can hear that. Whatever. Okay. Let's just hope nothing crashes. What does reroll do?
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
I can edit the heroes. So my character support allies. I have many ability options.
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should. Unless Bruce is right. Wards have been activated before, and I've never experienced such a reaction. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Your sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms.
Conversations give you likeness. Got it.
That issue with the zoning commission. This time, it feels.
So I screwed up in the beginning with
I
Blade.
do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, it will be revealed with time. Is of the essence, I'm afraid. I can't help but feel a tinge of impatience. It is my home.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Any more questions?
That's magic for you.
What? You've never seen Portal before?
Wanda can maintain the wards, I'm certain of that. But perhaps we should.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your...
Oh, there's. I thought I was gonna go into it and just keep going. I didn't think it was gonna be a loading screen. That's my bad. They would put the I'm walking here thing there.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Hydra.
Arm Alpha in position.
Hydra officer dedicated, not your average Hydra goon.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
So my character is supposedly a support unit, according to the dialogue.
But I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
So I can't move there yet. What's this? I can vault over it. So these are used to KO enemies. So this is a 20 health minion. Heal.
Stable.
Do I care about the minion at all?
Let's do it.
Impressive.
Should get the blood pumping.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
These two are targeting Strange, so I want to move Strange to the back. What's my cards again? I kind of like these cards. I actually do.
They're not living up to their reputation. Lucky shot.
6,
As always.
13, 20. So 20. Oh, 17.
Your death.
11, 6. Ooh, what does that do?
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Okay, so he's gonna
Gamma
blow
or
up.
Not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Nah, you don't need to worry about him.
Walk in the light.
Greatly appreciated.
Hell.
Playtime's over.
I applied bleed.
The mother my regards in hell.
This should aid me in my fight.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
Oh, I did get hit. I thought I was out. Whatever.
That's not supposed to hurt.
No retreat.
Hardly a scratch.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate. Ah!
The name like Striker. Got
Weak, even for Hydra.
I'm a bit surprised they all still have their heads.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter, not Lilith.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the mother pumps through our veins. The mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Oh, God. Exactly.
Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Not.
Do not fear, young man. Little wizard. We have answered the mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are lost.
Damn, Venom? We are Venom, you are Lunch. Saw that in the trailer.
Sit tight and stay on target.
Alright, let's do this.
Well, we escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
+2.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Watch me.
Looking good, feeling good.
Card play is good. Okay.
How invigorating.
Time to
That's good. That's a good play.
I applaud your restraint, Blade. I know it isn't easy for you.
I want to redraw. Okay, so
Die. Then we eat.
can't break free.
you can't move.
I should have deflected that. They haven't given up yet.
This house belongs to Mother now, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains.
Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say that gets a card refund.
Be sure of the way.
Do not touch us!
I need to heal myself.
The light is on our side.
Plus 36.
The power of the light.
Symbiote skin, what does that do?
Do I look a bit younger to you?
Melee attacks, okay. It's not melee. What?
We will make you pay for that.
Is that melee? Technically a melee? I don't have any, If they're gonna come towards me, let's put myself in this position so that they get close to the barrel.
Not too strong for you. You will look good on the shelf. We will heal faster than you.
Oh wait, they're gunmen. Doesn't matter.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
Quick slash, maximize as much as you can.
You were too weak for this fight.
Okay. 31. So if I do 18, 24, 31, I actually win. 3 cards played, I win.
Pain is angering. Where are you going?
There you go.
The strongest was no match for us. No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Spider-Man.
I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Spider-Man side fight? No. Okay. I wonder what gives you 3 stars. Like, what makes you 3-star? What separates you from a 2-star to 1-star? Like, I wonder what the missions would be. Like, maybe not take 10 damage, maybe something like that, which would be impossible, really. But
Congratulations. New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look. What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
I gotta change that outfit somehow.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Yes, one disaster averted. We still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum back. An impressive first out.
You did okay out there, considering you were technically dead 72 hours ago.
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but...
Yo, wait. That can't be it, dude.
You look scathed.
That can't be the
For what it's
mustache.
worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood. For power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Okay, I can play with Honey again. Give me a second. Okay. I want to understand what the heck the friendship system was. 'Cause I'm getting friendship stuff. It's just to help increase combos, get new things.
But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Super League is your connection to the rest of the team. Social network just for superheroes. Just check Super League frequently to update from the other heroes in the Abbey. First we make Wanda leave, now we leave her to die. Some heroes. I assure you that is not the case. Yes. She was sent to you for protection. I see how... You both know it's more complicated than that. That was more complicated than that. Mr. Rasputin, I took Arnie as my apprentice for a reason. Have faith she can handle herself. Strange, did everything he could to get to Wanda, so did I. At the tea and take a breath, Liliana. We'll get her back soon enough. Wanda should be here with us. Of that, I am in agreement. What do you mean? We have to believe her, huh? We use it every day. I meant first puck that the hunter sees. It is. Robbie, you can't keep doing this when someone new joins Super League. Yes, I can. You mean he would throw your spark in the lagoon? You wouldn't do that, right, Blade? Right, Blade? Fine, last time.
We were all so happy then. We were all so happy then.
Journal page, closet painting. Everyone wants me to practice my letters, so here I am. But every time I do this kind of ink, I just want more or more to go out beyond the yard in my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered around the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. To a whole, all hold graduates, Gaga says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Gloss iron for the missions can be sent to cosmetic options for the hunter and the heroes. Clean outfits to wear around the abbey. Selecting to purchase a new abbey for the hunter. There's a bath option, dude. I can give glasses. And mask. Wonder Woman. That looks like a Wonder Woman. Wait, that's... Dude, the Defender's outfit? Oh, whoa, I don't think I like that one. I want to clip that and then just compare it. It's a lot brighter. That looks sick. I'm clipping that. I don't care. That's the coolest one I've seen. Well, what does my outfit actually look like?
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance. No! Hold the line! I can stop her. Only I can stop her!
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Starling has requested your presence in the forge.
Okay.
I think he has another present for you.
Spider-Man is amazing friends unleash monster upon the city. Garrett's Bleecker Street Manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider-Man send his pet ink monster and the trail of destruction through Greenwich Village? And let's not forget about disgraced Urgent Stephen Strange. Is he inconsistent with a web swinging under? Do you hope to turn his roundhouse into a no-house? Garish, by the ancient one who runs this paper. Mephisto? Figures. Not even mentioned in the article. Have we heard from our Pajana-clad friend? And still nothing, but based on the police banner chatter, radio chatter we intercepted. I say they're closing in on Little Italy. I doubt they're stopping for a slice. Everyone knows it's all about linguine and clam sauce. There, at least you didn't say gabagool. Indeed, I had a gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. So, Spider-Man? Not that easy. These boys move too damn fast. Keep at it. Even in New York, those two stand out. Nico Nomoru, just now. Sweeping in the last second to escape today, leading away the Artemis alleged monster to keep New York City safe. Just gonna say, he's the astounding Spider-Man. Yeah, too many words. Don't let those words or the red and blue drawings fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Wow, looks like someone made a friend. More like an enemy than an enemy. I'm starting to think we can use more of those. There's the old Avengers tolerate your spooky strange teammate attitude I was looking for. I don't know who goes for this month's team Spirit of War. I had to go train.
Good day, Hunter.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so much.
It's got a way to do it with waypoint and stuff. Whatever. Charlie.
Good girl, Charlie.
You'll be back to your old self in no time.
Okay. Blades right in front.
It's good to have you around again.
I'm a vampire. I see everything.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse.
Oh, check out Blade making nice with a big gun.
Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony'll start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of a Kamihito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams.
No more guns in the house.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
So, he's supposed to be playing nice, right?
Right, and now Stark is hard at work in the Forge coming up with something for the Hunter?
The Hunter needs it after that last beating.
Man, can't...
Do I look like a Tony?
Not that it makes any difference to me, but I think Tony...
Heard about what happened in New York, Hunter. I'm sure whatever...
The Forge.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think it could have used a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the source. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could
I do not. I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What sorts of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
I am impressed with your resourcefulness.
From where you're standing, I could see that. Still, I doubt I'll be branding one of these with the Stark Industries logo anytime soon.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
Thank you.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time. Hey, careful. Some of us aren't immortal, quasi-invulnerable demigods.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who should be asking you how you are feeling.
I
There you go.
appreciate that, Hunter. I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to have the capacity for such empathy. And you're right, of course. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
And you have been keeping an eye on her?
You make it sound like I've been guarding her. My role here is merely one of friendship for as long as she needs it. One thing is certain, she refuses to step foot on the Abbey grounds for any reason.
That creature on the roof, you have run into it before?
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
It sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
Will the wards ever provide the same protection that they had?
It may be possible to undo the damage, but now that a weakness has been exposed, I'll have to rethink my approach entirely. Tony did offer a military-grade laser protection grid, should I be so inclined to go that route.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Analyze the fusion coil. Gamma coil.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Got more coil for me?
20 seconds use the coil material recovery in combat to create hero abilities. Only one abilities on off and off can be selected, so choose wisely.
What do you think?
So same ones.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway,
They're all the same.
I'm quitting.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
So I can edit deck. Wait, is this the fourth one? He's here.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes?
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
It's Eric.
Is it embarrassing?
Eric
No,
Brooks.
the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anyone else?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Who else?
Magic.
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anyone else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anybody else?
Nobody else.
Sure.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I had more questions.
Of course you do.
Okay, one sec. I need to check something real fast. Oh, I have a quiz to do. I'll be right back.